Good morning everyone and welcome to Lisbon. Last video I was in Porto, really enjoyed the vibe, really enjoyed the light, and now I'm not here as long, but I am in Portugal's capital city, one of the most photographic destinations in the world, and I can't wait to explore and take some photographs. I'm out really early, literally the sun is not properly up yet, and I'm looking for some early morning light. And I'm going to the main square, which is right by where I'm staying, to try and get that light rising over the water. So this is quite interesting. As you can see, I'm here, but I'm standing a good few feet away from it. Because it's just sun up, you get some really elongated shadows. And up against a really nice surface, actually. Yeah, I like that. I'll try and capture it. That guy is actually pretty perfect. He'll match these bins as well. I don't often shoot in colour, but he matches quite nicely. So this is quite cool. One of the drains that lead directly to the sea. It spurts. It's quite interesting. When the waves come in, it just spurts up a little bit. I need to shoot into the sun, I think, for that. Early morning also allows me to get the arch around the square almost empty. There's a few people. There's also the old style trams that go across. So we might be able to capture one framed within the arch, which would be nice. Ideally though, I don't want those pillars in the way. I might have to move about and see what I can grab. There's a nice amount of light coming through the arch, which is nice. Just need it to quieten down and hope that one of the yellow trams comes through, and or a solo subject. Right, so that is the morning light. It's now properly up, and I've only just stayed around this main square, so who knows what the rest of Lisbon has to offer for photo opportunities. Right now, I'm gonna go quite far away from this bit and take a bolt all the way to Belém, and then do a little mooch around there, and then walk back to the centre. Because I've heard and I've seen that there's some really good spots out that way. So let's head over there, shall we? So one of the few reasons that I took the time to come to Belém, and the reason that I bolted here was so I can get here for 9, because I booked tickets to that. That is the Geronimus Monastery, and it looks absolutely stunning inside. So that's what we're going to go see first. Then we're going to explore Belém a little bit, get some pastel de natas, obviously, and yeah, get some good images, hopefully. And this is what we came here for. Look at the way the light's flooding in here. It's absolutely stunning. Real nice. So I have left the Geronimus Monastery and headed all the way to the balloon tower, but I'm disappointed. It's all in scaffolding, and I know that can't be helped, right? They have to do restorations and all that sort of stuff. But usually people can walk right underneath it, which is where I was hoping to get my shots. It's not going to be the case today, I'm afraid. But it's good to see anyway. Right by the tower though, one thing I have seen that I could photograph is this ticket office here. It is made entirely out of mirrors, which means it almost blends into its surroundings. It blends in enough anyway to try and get some interesting photos out of it. And that's exactly what I'm going to try and do. If I can't get the tower, I can at least try and get something from this, right? And this is why you just wander. Do you want to see something really cool? Literally 5 minutes away from the Boulogne Tower. Look at this. This is a proper bit of knee. Proper minimal. Exactly what I'm looking for. And it's right along the riverfront. There's some research foundation, you could just walk around. It's real nice. I may have procrastinated there a little longer than I should have because I want to go to the mat as well. That's not the quickest of walks from here. And I want to get there before it gets too busy because I like my solo subjects and stuff like that. But I think the pictures were worth it. That was an unexpected treat, that. I'm glad I ventured. But I shouldn't dilly-dally too much longer. So this right here is why photographers come to the mat. Look at that scoop. And the architecture itself. There's some photos to be had here, that's for sure. Just got to get my eye in and see what compositions I can make and try to get them somewhat unique. So many people photograph here, I doubt I'm going to get it unique, but I'll try. See what I can do. See what I can see. So frame number one is this right here. I imagine I'm not the only person to shoot it from this angle. In fact, I'm probably pretty certain. It's nice so you can position the scoop to go into the corner of your frame like that, and then all the way up and capture someone standing at the top of the viewpoint. I'm gonna head up and see what I can find up there. I'm gonna try and photograph this scene as well. It's quite nice actually, especially if you underexpose a little bit and get low. It's very clean. I'm just trying to get someone just going into that tunnel there. I think there's a cafeteria in there, so people will go in there. I think that'll be quite a nice scene actually. And it's, like I say, very minimal, black and white especially. Nice, I like that. So I've just crossed some bridge that goes from the mat over the highway, and it brings you out towards where the Quake Museum is, which is up there, and then just below it, this big auditorium type space. And you can already tell it's a bit of me. Just look at the minimalism here. And I've been looking at this dice, and the way the light's shining through it, you can use all the circles to create some really cool style of image. I don't know what yet, but what I'm imagining is capturing someone through the holes, and someone wearing dark clothing should be pretty good. There's also a sky bridge just up there, which people are walking over. There's some benches just in the sun for a proper minimal shot. It's a nice little area, this. Lots of lines and lots of shapes in this sunshine. And I'm loving every second. Right, I'm back in Praça de Comércio, the main square. The Lisbon sign's behind me. And yeah, it looks nice. I've got about an hour left of sunlight, so I'm gonna have a little mooch around the main streets, see what I can see, what photos I can grab, the usual. It was nice and Belém though. May have stayed there longer than I needed to, but good shots nevertheless. Let's go see what the town has to offer, shall we? I've decided to walk to Alfalma. If that's a mistake or not, I don't know, because I don't know how much light I'm actually going to get at this time of day. But it's not far away from where I'm staying anyway, so. Right, that's the last of the light, which means I'm going to head back, get an early night and come back for sunrise and just mooch around Alfalma a bit more when the light can cut through the narrow old streets. Try and get a few more pictures of the trams because I haven't, and that is unlike me, honestly, really is. So yeah, I'll get an early night and I'll be back out again in the morning. Got some good photos so far though, really happy with them. Right, good morning. We start today at the top of Alfalma. I got out at sunrise, but because of all the buildings, there was no light in the streets. It's 9 o'clock now. I've done a walk basically from all the way over there, where the Santa Gesta lift is, which is closed because of recent events, all the way down in basically a big S shape through Baisha and then up to the top of Alfalma for Castle St George, which is where I am now. I'm going to do a loop around the grounds here, capture some light. The light over there is really strong, so I'm going to get some silhouettes, some negative space, and then work my way back down to the main square, which is down there, through Alfalma, and hopefully get that light that I was talking about last night casting through all those narrow streets. So it's been good. I've got a couple of photos, nothing that I'm too proud of just yet, but the day is young. This light is lovely. On the wall, stairs as well. Really nice. Right, we are out of the castle and walking through the streets of Alfalma, and yeah, just stopped to grab a quick drink and then a few hours of walking around, I think. Sun's blisteringly hot like it was yesterday, so hopefully we can get that light shadow contrast that I like. So there's a nice bit of glass here, creating a nice reflection opportunity to the sun that's across the road. There's also a tram. It's like a twofer. It's like a twofer. And another one, but it's got Sephora advertising on it. It's not going to be as cool. Although it kind of blends in with the white of that building across the road. Anyway, this is what I'm looking at, and this is what I'm trying to photograph using. I just want to capture someone in the mirror bits in the sun across the road, ideally. Right, I'm back at the main arch, and I like the light that's coming through here and just cascading on the wall, giving a nice bit of contrast. But I do need someone on their own to really emphasize the contrast. And I think I just got it, but I'm gonna try and get one more. It's busy at this time of day. Far busier than when I was here at sunrise yesterday, that's for sure. I'm on top of the arch now, and there's a great view, actually, surprisingly, considering how busy the main square is. You can get some minimal shots. And it all relies on your timing, really. And just framing people in the checks down below. It's quite interesting because you can frame someone just on their own in one of those squares, and then when you zoom out you just see the chaos that is the main square. It's quite nice. Interesting. I'm quite fond of this window as well. It's got some like anti-reflective stuff on it, and it can do some nice stuff here with the reflections of the windows. So I'm going to just try and frame someone in them and hope it works. I obviously don't want it too busy, mind you, so I might need to wait for one or two people to disappear. Lovely bit of light there, just hitting this corner, and the people coming along get silhouetted really nicely against it. Nice narrow streets, that's what I'm looking for, what I like to see. Just need more of them. Really nice. Good morning. There are some ominous clouds today, but the sun is still trying to break through behind me, so that's good. I leave today. I go back to Old Blighty for a few days, and then I'm off to Rome, so I'm going to make the most of it. There wasn't much else yesterday afternoon/evening. I went back to pack and then just chilled out because I wanted to get out early morning because I like the early morning light here. Yeah. we're going to have a good half a day of just pure photography. See what else I can find. I'm definitely going to have to come back here though. I don't think I've made the most of my time or seen enough things, but that could just be me. I'll come back here. It's nice. Headphones in, ready for photography. This right here is quite a nice street for a tram. You can see the tram tracks. And the good thing is you can track these trams roughly by looking at Google Maps, because you just find the nearest station and tram stop, and there's a couple literally just up this hill. And all you need to do is click on the station. It tells you how long away a tram is. So I know that a tram's going to be coming down this hill in a minute and coming up this hill in 2 minutes, unless they're delayed. I quite like the reflection on this window. Basically, if someone walks in that light over there, I can capture them pretty nicely in the reflection. Yeah, something like that. Nice bit of silhouette. Backlit because of the white walls. Works quite nicely. I've basically come down back to where I started this morning, to the cruise terminal along the riverfront, which is just here because of these doorways. They weren't open when I passed this morning, but then again, it was cloudy, so I'm actually preferring it now. We will go and have a look what we can see, because as you can see, the doorways can create some nice frame opportunities for people as they walk through the doors. And again, you've got it on both sides. This one, even brighter because the sun is on that side. Pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna see what we can get here because I've got the time and it's a nice little scene. Right, thank you so much for watching my time in Lisbon. As I said earlier, it's not been long enough, so I will definitely be back. Keep an eye out on the channel for more videos like this, as well as if you haven't watched the previous travel videos that we've done, be sure to do so as well. There's a playlist of all of my adventures around the world. I'll be in Rome soon, so keep an eye out for that. Enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.